This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboy's Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, let's get right into the topic, shall we? If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. Now, quite recently, I did a video about the top 10 Reggae Girls results of all time. So I encourage you to look at it. Hey, big up to Jay Scott. The top 10 Reggae Girls results of all time. So I implore you to check that out. And I also did a video on how the Reggae Girls will win the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. All right, so the top 10 Reggae Girls results. I want you to look at that, okay? Intently, because it's quite a bit of history. And I want you to look at it. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can be able to look at that. And also, I also did a video on Reggae Girls winning the 2027 World Cup. All right, so those are some videos that I worked on. And by the way, the 2027 World Cup one, it was something that I worked on even during the World Cup qualifiers. You know what I'm saying? Even during the World Cup qualifiers, it was something that I worked upon. 2027 World Cup. You know, I've always held a very, very high level of confidence, belief, enthusiasm for what lies ahead, especially when you're bearing in mind what is to come as well. When you have players that will be approaching their mid 20s, like Jody Brown, players that will be in their late 20s as well, like Bunny, there's players that will be entering their mid 20s quite soon, like Cameron Simmons in the next World Cup, like Soleil Washington in the next World Cup will be 21, you know, still a very, very young girl, you know? So it just goes to show what is still to come for this team, and everybody should be excited. So just drop the two links within the chat so that you guys can be able to look at it at your leisure. Okay, links are here and here. So just got the time is now, Simon. The time is now. Your time is now. Random says, big up, Father Simon. Big up. How's everybody doing? If you guys are proud to be Jamaican, you smash the like button now. If you guys are proud of the Reggae Girls, hit the like button right now. Okay? Please. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, yep. Today is Sunday in Australia. So, on your screen right now, we're showing the last 10 years of the Reggae Girls. The journey, the growth, the progress, the success the last 10 years. Random says, proud can't done. Day await on Tuesday. Oh, yeah. That's an early alarm on Tuesday morning, 3 a.m., which means you could technically set your alarm to wake up at 2. You set the starting 11. You drink your coffee, and then bam. Yeah. That's what I'll say there. Okay. Now, this is the 2014 CFU Women's Caribbean Cup. In 2014, Jamaica recorded their biggest ever victory in women's football. And this was a 14-0 victory over St. Lucia. That's right, 14-0 victory. Biggest victory in women's football. A couple of days later, Jamaica took on the Dominican Republic, and it was a 7-0 victory. In the final round, Jamaica 4, Puerto Rico 1, Jamaica 9, Bermuda 1, Jamaica 2, Haiti 0. In the final, Jamaica copped the silver medal. What did this mean? This meant that Jamaica qualified for the CONCACAF Women's Championship. That's right, the CONCACAF Women's Championship. If you realize, a handful of the players in 2014 made the transition to the 2019 World Cup qualifying squad as well. So it was were starting to build, push, move forward, and it's really impressive to see how all of this panned out. Jamaica recording their first ever victory in a CONCACAF Women's Championship since 2006. That's right, 2006. And that was 2014. And now we turn our attention to 2016. I'll speak about 2016 as well, and and all of that factors in things. But first, let me take some comments. Rob Smith says, thanks for always keeping it positive, Simon. Focus on the football. Always, always, always. As you know, accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Always, always, always. Team Repeat again says, up, my brother, up. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing good. So the journey continued in 2016 with the Olympic qualifiers for Rio, right? And this is where we saw the entrance of Khadija Bonny Shaw. She scored twice for Jamaica against the Dominican Republic in a 6-0 victory. A few days later, Jamaica took on Dominica, and it was a 12-0 victory. To this day, I can tell you that statisticians like myself were wondering about this own goal from Lockhart, if it was Bonny Shaw's goal or if it was Lockhart's own goal. You know, if the Bunny's attempt, was it a shot on target versus an own goal? So it was eventually awarded to Lockhart in terms of the own goal aspect here. And then the final round, Jamaica finished fourth. But guess what? This did not deter the Jamaicans at all, because 2 years later, the Jamaicans were at it again. Yep. And I'll explain exactly what I mean here, because it was all building towards the World Cup qualifiers, always building towards the campaign that lied ahead, towards the 2018 CONCACAF Women's qualification. And remember the group that Jamaica had? Group B, Jamaica, Haiti, Martinique, and Guadeloupe. The Turks and Caicos Islands withdrew, and this group took place in Haiti. And remember, you had to top the group in order to advance to the Caribbean final round. You guys remember this? Jamaica has made CONCACAF proud tremendously, and I've spoken and I've done a couple of videos in relation to what CONCACAF have said in relation to Jamaica's performances. And you guys know what else as well? Just to go on a tangent, Jamaica keeping a clean sheet against Colombia. That means that Rebecca Spencer would have 4 clean sheets in the World Cup, and she'd be the front runner for the Golden Glove Award as well. So that would be fantastic, For those of you that are just tuning in, welcome aboard. Please hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. Okay, guys? Thank you very much. Yep. Adrian Baugh, how are you doing, sir? I hope you have done well. Yes, Adrian, I have done a video, a few on Colombia to be specific, so you can go into the lives section and see what I've done on Colombia in relation to a preview. Well, that will be sometime tomorrow or Monday. But yes, I have done a preview in relation to Colombia in particular, and you can be able to look out for that. All right? No problem. But yes, you're absolutely correct, Timor Peterkin, because right now Costa Rica and Mexico are ahead of Jamaica in the FIFA Women's World Rankings. But after the World Cup, you're going to see an absolute change for that. So expect to see Jamaica minimum 30, 35, minimum. But I expect to be in the 20s. So that's what I would say. Yeah. That's what I'll say there, you know. Jay Scott says, I love how the girls I'm playing on form. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Very, very excited, very, very happy. You know, it's going extremely well. And there's every reason to have that same level of optimism, excitement. So everybody should be thrilled, you know? That's how it should be. That's how it should be all the times, you know? Very fun. So yeah. So we continue in relation to this side of things. Ruben Gutierrez says, yeah. Tuffy already says, bless up, Simon. Yeah, I agree as well, Timur Peterkin, 100%. I'm on the same page with you there, for sure, you know? Tuffy already says, love how girls making us proud. Timur Peterkin, remember, you know, I did say Colombia in the round of 16, England in the quarterfinals, possibly France in the semis, and then in the final, could be USA or Spain, you know? And we're going to go through that bracket quite soon, okay? We're going to go through that bracket soon. Jamaica 13-0 victory over Guadeloupe. This is Jamaica's second biggest victory ever in the history of senior women's football. Khadija Bonishaw with 6 goals in one game. Blackwood scored, Plummer scored. Those are in the World Cup squad. Against Martinique, it was a 3-0 victory with Sean Carter on target. Haiti, you could say this was the defining moment. In many ways, we qualified from this game because Haiti went and took a 2-0 lead, and then Trudy Carter pulled one back before halftime, and then Bonnie Shaw with a penalty ensured the match ended 2-2, and Jamaica finished top of the group. Grueling, tough encounter against Haiti, but Jamaica ensured that they would be in the final round against Trinidad and Tobago, Cuba, Bermuda, and Antigua and Barbuda. 5-team final round, top 3 advances to the CONCACAF Women's Championship. Jamaica hosted the final round, defeated Antigua and Barbuda 9-0, Bermuda 4-0, Trinidad and Tobago 4-1, and Cuba 6-1. And then came the final round. The final round in the United States. And you could say the journey came, and the journey continued. Timur Peterkin says, come on, girls. Christopher McKenzie says, JA, Jamaica 1-0. Oh, that's your prediction for the round of 16? Okay, cool. Christopher McKenzie says, up, Simon, up. Tuffy already says, they're all doing great, but I'm biased. Number 15, best all-rounder in Jamaica, whether men or women. Boy, I tell you, everybody has a player that they say, wow, that's a favorite. I know a lot of people are big fans of number 15, massive fans of number 15. For the boys, it's Joel Latibodier, and for the girls, it's Tiffany Cameron. Yeah. The Joel Latibodier wore number 15 at the Gold Cup. Yeah. Timur Peterkin says, I know, Simon, much respect to your work and analysis, always on point. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much so. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Imran Hussein, how are you doing, man? What is your prediction for the match tomorrow, West Indies versus India and Guyana? So as you know, in Guyana, the pitches are quite low and slow. I do think it would be a good idea for the Windies to put India in. And I do think that if the West Indies are able to restrict India for anything under 150, I do think there's a genuine chance to go 2-0 up in the T20 series. So I think in Guyana, ball first, Gudakesh Moti bowls his 4 overs cheaply, and then there's a great chance. So yeah, great progress, great improvements. You know, there's a lot of calls, especially in the netball, that people have been saying that went against Jamaica, but we're really proud. 57, 54, very close, very tight. But we focus on trying to get our first medal in the Netball World Cup since 2007. You know, of course, the result is not what we desire today, but we press forward. You know. Yep. So that's all I'll say there. Guys, hit the like button. Come on, guys. Smash the like button now, now. I mean, Akil Hussein, I mean. All 23 Irish, James. All 23. Everybody carries something quite unique to the squad. All the 23 players. And even Sashana Campbell, who is the reserve player in Australia. So you could say all 24 carry something special for the Reggae Girlz Tyrese. Every single one of them carry something different in terms of what they bring, not only on the pitch, but off the pitch as well. And that's why I think this squad complements each other well. And you know what I think helped as well? Because remember earlier this calendar year, the Reggae Girlz had 3 friendly matches in Australia to get used to the conditions, the weather, the surfaces. That tour to Australia was extremely critical. And yes, I know Bonnie wasn't there, and you had players there that are not in the World Cup squad, like Victoria Williams, you know, or Rachel Jones, but still having the vast majority of the players that are in the current World Cup squad, I think that was a tremendous boost, ensuring that those players got the experience of Australia tremendously. Yep, that is correct. Right after the Caribbean Premier League, it's going to be weird having the 50 over World Cup though, Imran, and not seeing the West Indies in it. You know, I agree to that. Deca 2K is a special. Yeah. So if you're ready, but everybody knows and everybody has known since 2016 that this platform speaks everything in relation to Jamaican football, reggae boys, reggae girls, the youth teams. I've even talked about Jamaica's beach soccer team as well on this platform. So any national team associated with Jamaica, I have discussed it. When Jamaica went to the Commonwealth Youth Games and got silver medal, I've discussed it as well. When Jamaica went to the CONCACAF Beach Soccer Championship, it's something I've discussed as well. So any national team with Jamaica in football, that is what has been discussed on this platform. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all right. Jamaica 1-0 over Costa Rica. Jamaica's first victory over Costa Rica in senior women's football. A 9-0 victory over Cuba, Jamaica's biggest victory in the CONCACAF Women's Championship. And then we all know what happened in that third place playoff. Dominic Bonflaza sent Jamaica through to, that's right, the World Cup. The 2023 World Cup qualifiers, an interesting one as well. Jamaica took on Bermuda and defeated Bermuda 4-0. Jody Brown, Trudy Carter, Bonnie Shaw scoring in the 4-0 victory. Against Grenada a few days later, Tiffany Cameron, Jody Brown, Bonnie Shaw, Alika Keane scoring on her debut. Cayman Islands, they got 9. And then at Sabina Park, Jamaica 5, Dominican and Republic won. And then came the final round. And in the final round, more history. Jamaica's first victory over Mexico in the senior level, 4-0 victory over Haiti, which ensured that Jamaica would qualify for the World Cup. And that victory again over Costa Rica, ensuring that Jamaica would go to the CONCACAF playoff against Canada. Right? September 22 and 26, September 22 in Kingston, September 26 in Toronto. Win this, qualify for the Olympics and the 2024 CONCACAF W Gold Cup. And this will take place in February next year in the United States. So far, it's the United States, Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, and Paraguay in the tournament. There will be a qualification for the tournament. But if Jamaica gets the better of Canada, Jamaica will not take part in the qualifiers. But the group would be Canada, Panama, Guatemala. That's what the group would look like. Yeah, Panama again. You top the group, you'd advance to the Gold Cup. You finish second, you go through the playoffs. Teams that are in League C, it's like a Nations League, but it's not the Nations League, if you understand what I'm saying. So teams in League C will not get a chance to qualify for the Gold Cup. Only teams in League B and A. Why you said that? Just because Phil Simmons is the coach of TKR. Long time, and even before the 2019 Women's World Cup, I've discussed women's football on this platform. Very long time. Will not change, and will continue to move forward. I was the one that told you guys the history about Tiffany Cameron. I was the one that spoke about Khadija Bonishaw even before she was in Bordeaux in France, even before the goals against Haiti. I was the one that told you that Jodie Brown made a huge impression on Vin Blaine when she was 12 years old at the JFF Grassroots Clinic when she was 12 years old. I was the one that told you about Jodie Brown when she made a huge impression in the CONCACAF Women's Under-15 Championship in the Cayman Islands, guiding Jamaica to the quarterfinals. Yeah? I was the one that told you that Chinyola Asher is the youngest reggae girl to play in the UEFA Women's Champions League at 19 years old. I was the one that told you as well about the progress and the growth of Sydney Schneider, and as well Rebecca Spencer, what she was able to accomplish as well. So what we're seeing right now should never, ever, ever come as a shock or a surprise, because moments like this is what we've been building towards, and there's still more to come. Still more to come. Take a look at the bracket, guys. There are 14 teams left in the World Cup, and guess what? Jamaica is there. Hold your head up. Jamaica is there. 14 teams remain within the World Cup. Jamaica is still there and will continue to be there. 14 teams. For me, the quarterfinals look like this: Spain against the Netherlands, Japan against the United States, Australia against France, England against Jamaica. Semifinals look like this to me: Spain against the United States, and Australia-France is going to be a tough game. Very, very tough game. But I'm going to go with France and Jamaica. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'll say. You guys are looking at the bracket? Yeah. So that's where we are. Fantastic players. And we spoke about the records already, and I already did a video as well in relation to the girls and tidbits about each one of them. So the World Cup squad: Sydney Schneider, the first Reggae Girls goalkeeper to play in a Women's World Cup at 19 years old against Brazil in 2019. She also played against the Italians as well. Rebecca Spencer, 3 clean sheets, the most of any Jamaican goalkeeper at the World Cup. Alien Whitaker has 1. Leah Brooks, the second youngest player in this current Reggae Girls roster at 18. Vian Sampson at Hearts, but she did win the FA Cup with Arsenal. She also played for West Ham as well, and she has played for England as well at youth level. Chantal Swaby, she played for the United States at youth level as well. Konya Plummer, captain of Jamaica at the last World Cup. Denisha Blackwood, also appearing within her second World Cup, one of only 4 players who have played 6 World Cup matches for Jamaica. Alison Swaby, another person that has represented Jamaica in 6 matches and represented the United States at youth level as well. Tierney Wilcho, 25 years old, member of that bronze medal team that in 2022 in Mexico. Soleil Washington, the youngest member of the current Jamaican squad, and the younger sister to Giselle Washington. Havana Salone, born in Hong Kong to a Cuban dad and Jamaican mom, the scorer of Jamaica's first ever goal in the FIFA Women's World Cup. Alison Swaby, the second. Peyton McNamara, Ohio State Buckeyes, former national youth player. And watch out, because she is a dynamic midfielder. Drew Spence, arguably the most successful Reggae girl in this squad based on trophies won, because if you look at the trophies and the sort of cabinet that she was able to garner from her time at Chelsea, it's honestly remarkable. 5 Premier League titles at Chelsea, 4 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, a Community Shield, and also being named in the best 11 in the CONCACAF Women's Championship as well. So it's fair to say that Drew Spence is Jamaica's most, in terms of club football, won the most trophies. Played for England twice as well. And she has a brother who is also a professional football player. His name is Lewis, was at Crystal Palace as well, 2006 to 2008 thereabouts. And yeah, he's 35, so he's an older brother. Yeah. Trudy Carter, 28. Vital component to this team as well. Oh, by the way, the 4 players I told you about, right? So it's Alison Swaby, Chantal Swaby, Denisha Blackwood, and Jodie Brown. Those are the 4 players. Okay. Atlanta Primus. She is the daughter of Linvoy Primus at Portsmouth, who won the FA Cup at Portsmouth and spent a long time at Portsmouth as well. Linvoy Primus was born to a Vincentian dad and a Jamaican mom. Karen Simmons, the daughter of Greg Simmons and the big sister of Nick Simmons, who recently signed for the Richmond Kickers in the USL. Jodie Brown, 21, will be 25 at the next World Cup. This is her second World Cup, and she's already made 6 appearances for Jamaica. More to come. Khadija Bunny Shaw, highest goal scorer, captain, leader, inspiration. Kiki Van Zanten scored that crucial goal for Jamaica against Costa Rica to ensure that Jamaica would have an opportunity to qualify for the Olympics. Tiffany Cameron, the only member of the Jamaican squad that has played in the 3 World Cups. Also, she has played 8 matches in a World Cups, more than any other Reggae girl as well. Whenever she scores for Jamaica, Jamaica wins. Versatile, can operate at right back, can operate on the right side of a front 3. Dynamic. Yeah. Paige Bailey-Gale made her debut for Jamaica in late 2021 against Costa Rica. Shayna Matthews, supermom, 3 kids at 29. Goals. We saw her in the Olympic qualifiers as well, especially against the US Virgin Islands. Scored great goals here. This is also her second World Cup, Shayna Matthews, and remains a focal point in the attack for the Jamaicans. And Kayla McKenna as well. You know, the last World Cup, she was named in the 23, but picked up an injury. Maria Gray took her spot, but now Kayla McKenna played in this World Cup, play against Panama, and also worked industriously as well. She's going to Spain, and so is Tiffany Cameron, also in Spain as well. So they will for sure be able to link up, and that is a 23-member squad. My Instagram, Imran Hussein, is simon.preston. It's also Reggae Boys commentary, so that's something that you can look out for as well. Of course, there's one game at a time. Absolutely one game at a time. One game at a time. One game at a time. So you know what this means, right? It means that everybody in this chat, everybody watching this video, should, in September, be at the National Stadium come September. The stadium should ram against Canada to push Jamaica over the line to qualify for the Olympics. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. That's what it should be. That's what it should be, 110%. That's what it should be. And that's the journey. That is the journey of the Reggae Girls. 9 o'clock this evening, so that in another 2 hours from now, it's going to be the Netherlands against South Africa. So you want to stay tuned for that. And also Sweden against the United States. So 2 big games to look out for. And then after that, we're going to say, and we're down to 12. And then on Monday, we're going to say, and we're down to 10. And then Tuesday, public holiday. One game at a time. Tire Streams, I said in September that everybody should be at the National Stadium because Canada is going to play Jamaica in the first leg of the Olympic playoff. It's going to be home and away. So for me, the Reggae Boys and Reggae Girls games should be a sellout in September. The Reggae Girls going to the knockout stages of a World Cup, the Reggae Boys going to the semi-finals of the Gold Cup. There is no reason in this world why the National Stadium in September shouldn't be full to the brim. You know what I'm saying? No sound? What? You guys can't hear me? Hello? If you guys can hear me, thumbs up in the chat, please. Because, okay, cool, Imran. Okay, great. So yes, saying September window, everybody should be at the games. The Haiti game for the boys, the Honduras game for the boys, and also the Canada game for the girls. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. And that's what everybody should be, thinking about. So yes, guys, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. More content come your way quite soon, okay? Be safe, and lots more to come. Okay? Take care.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beaten thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.